Welcome back to another episode of Bevies and Tricks. And you know what? We're here live with TWB. And my guest is Alex. Alex, what is your name?
My name is Alex.
Okay, that's good.
I'm glad we covered that.
No, that's good. Because people at home don't know you, so.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So my full name is Alexandra.
Yes.
And then my last name is Szaflarska, which is, I think, one of the most Polish names out there because it has 10 letters and 7 of those 10 are consonants. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a mouthful, just like this beer.
Okay. So what beer are we having?
This is the Oaty McOatface Oatmeal Stout. One of my favorites here at Together We're Bitter. It is delicious. What do you think with your first sip?
That's good beer.
That's good.
That is good beer.
Yeah.
So on the show, we will rate 3 things: the aroma, the taste, and the color.
Okay.
And we will rate 1 out of 5 because keep it simple. So let's judge the color.
I mean, that is that's 5 out of 5 for a stout right there. Also, we drank too quickly, so viewers may not know this, but the head on this beer is quite nice and like creamy and foamy.
Yes.
So that kind of contrast is something I also enjoy.
That's true, yeah. So 5 out of 5 on the color, you agree. The taste, let's do the taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
To taste.
To taste, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, that is smooth and light. I think my favorite thing about the Oaty McOatface is how nutty it is.
Nutty.
It's so nutty. It's like a nice little, like, almost sweetness to it that like balances with the roastiness of the roasted malts so well.
Yes.
So I really love that.
I like that. Nuttiness. I really like how mild it is because I have chocolate note to it.
Oh, definitely.
Not coffee, but chocolate. Cocoa. People say cocoa. It's really good. I really love, again, mild, full body. So what is the difference between a stout and a porter?
I don't want to answer that on camera.
Okay.
Because I feel like no matter what I say, Peter or Pete or James or someone are going to be like, but you missed a thing and you forgot another thing.
Who cares?
Yeah.
It is what you know right now, so who cares?
I'm gonna answer that in writing after the show. Yeah. They are very similar styles. You'll find that they're like the flavor profiles are similar. They're both dark, nutty, chocolatey beers. Porters are, the legend goes that they're named after porters who used to drink them after a day of, heavy lifting and hard work back in Britain.
The English class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
the English class made that.
Yeah.
Big Tom. I worked with Big Tom, and he's one of the community investors. Big Tom, and then he said the porters are made with the English backbone, like the middle class.
I like that. There we go. It's got that hump to it.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
So I will rate the taste. Let's do it. The taste.
Okay. I mean, I have to give that a 5.
5.
Gotta.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm biased, guys. But it's a 5.
That is true. Yes.
It is nice and smooth. It is nutty. It is exactly what I want out of a stout. And then you can also really enjoy it at room temperature too. It's nice when it's chilled, but as it warms and kind of you sit with it for a little bit, it the flavors slightly shift and it's just as enjoyable.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, that is true.
Thank you.
Beer cold, I think that is new, like at least 100 years, because like beer, back in the day, they don't have like fridge,
Yeah. Now we just put ice cubes in our beer all the time because we have so many ice cubes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the ice cubes.
The
Newfoundland would like that.
Famous ice cubes in beer. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like I think our beer at TWB is good when it's warm. So if you have a beer, taste it cold, and taste it room temperature. Like, is it really good? You know, because James says it's different profile taste when it's cold versus when it's like room temperature.
Yeah, which makes complete sense because obviously like the way your tongue engages with it and the notes that you get will shift a little bit. And you're right, a lot of ales do well in both kind of like throughout that range.
Yes.
Brown ales, we do some great ambers. So yeah, it's a nice thing.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. The color.
We did.
We did.
The taste we did.
The taste, and now the aroma now. The aroma. I really love the, it's just like the smell.
I know. This is one of the reasons I picked this beer. It like, the nose is just, it's heavenly. And you're preparing yourself for exactly what you're going to be tasting.
Yeah.
There's like some cocoa, some nuttiness, some like warmth to it. I really like it.
5 out of 5. There you go.
How could I not? 5s across the board. I picked the beer for a reason, you know?
Tell me about this brewery, TWB. Together we are bitter, and you are original gangster, OG, they would say.
The OG6.
Yes.
So Together We're Bitter has been around for over 6.5 years. We'll be turning 7 in February. Look out for birthday party announcements.
Yes.
Lucky number 7. But we've been active as a group for longer than that because before we opened the brick and mortar, of course, we had to work out recipes. We looked at a lot of different spaces before we found one. We were looking for equipment, all of those things. So as a group, we've been active for almost a decade trying to, make this thing happen and then running it. And yeah, we're one of 2 cooperative breweries in English-speaking Canada. It's us and London Brewing, which basically means that we're run democratically. So we all invest in the business with both our money and our time, and it's one person, one vote. Day to day, we run much the same like any other brewery, right? We have managers, we have different roles, we have different skill sets, but when it comes to like big strategic decisions and sitting on the board and having directors, we all get a say in that. Nice. So that's really great. So as long as you keep working here, you keep showing up, you keep engaging with the business, then you keep having a say. And of course, then we can bring on new people who, after 2,000 hours of working here, can apply to also be a worker owner alongside me. So we started with 6. Some people left, some people came on. We currently have 7 worker owners who run this place together. All of us are very different, and it gets a bit wacky, but we love it.
Yes. Now, some people would say, can you make money off of a co-op platform?
I mean, a co-op is, a cooperative corporation is a corporation. So just like a normal corporation, it can be for-profit or non-profit. We're registered as a for-profit co-op, so we're a business like any other. We're a small business, we just have, more people at the helm.
Yes.
Which actually helps us out a lot. So for example, when the pandemic hit and we had to shift, we went from being very much like taproom oriented. People come in and have a glass of beer, they fill their growler, they go home. We couldn't do that anymore because everything got shut down. So we had to pivot very quickly, just like so many small businesses did, to a different model. And we started canning, and like all of our beer went into cans. We started delivering beer. Yes. And we could do those things because we had someone on the team who could put up a website basically overnight and set up an online store and do that. We had people who were willing to shift from, working front of house to driving around and delivering the beer to the people. It means we've got an electrician, a welder plumber on our team. One of the original worker owners was also a graphic designer who designed our logo. So we've got a lot of, strength and power in that.
Rob.
Team. Shout out to Shorney.
Yeah, Rob.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's been a ride, but because I've got these other people here, it means it's not all on me. I don't have to, stress about it on my own.
Yes.
I can stress about it with other people.
Yes.
And it means that, even when we were opening up, even as startup entrepreneurs, we could take a vacation because there were 5 other people at the table who could help out. That's a very helpful thing. Not all entrepreneurs can do that.
That is true. That is true. Okay, so what is your favorite type of beer? Stout, porter? You're like a stout
I'm actually not.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked this one because I love it, and what we have on tap right now, like this is one of my favorites.
Seasonal, yeah.
Yeah, but generally I tend to be an IPA gal. I love my IPAs. I like the hoppiness. I like the diversity of flavor that hops can bring to a beer, from you know, fruity to piney to everything in between.
Yeah. So outside of TWB, which is your favorite beer place?
Ooh, that's tough.
Top 3. Sorry, I know top 3. I know
well,
it's hard to think, but yeah, top 3 for sure.
It's tough because working in this space, you make friends with some people who
Yes.
also work in this space.
Yes.
So I am, you know, loath to pick favorites. However, so Graham came by today. Graham from Counterpoint Brewing. That's got to be a favorite of mine. Love
Yes.
them. They're also very like community and environmentally oriented, which is really cool. Anytime I go up to Cottage Country, I stop at Sawdust City. They make delicious, delicious beer. Their space is really fun. And there's always something different that they have, you know, on tap there and in their fridge that I can't get at my local LCBO. So
yes.
Make sure to stop there whenever I can. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else. There's so many options.
My favorite is Schooner.
Schooner's fantastic.
Scott, so I met Scott here, and then last Friday I filmed a pilot of this episode, Bevies and Bartrix. And good beer. Like each beer that we had, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You'll they're wonderful people, which helps too. That's pretty great. And they put so much love and care into their product and into their space. So I'm excited for when they open up.
Yes.
In North Waterloo, keep an eye out for Schooner. But right now they are available at those pizza guys.
Yes.
In St. Jacobs. So you can go and try their beer there. And buy some to go and have at home. And it's really good. They've been longtime supporters of other craft breweries, including like us and Block 3 and so many others. Block 3 is another great one.
Yes.
So it's lovely to see them succeed and have so much community support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
And
$800, please.
Yeah. What beer should we try next?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Oof.
And people at home too.
And people at home, well, definitely let us know what you think. I think after a stout, it would be nice to have something that contrasts, like maybe, what did you do at Schooner? Was it an ale or a lager?
Tried everything.
Everything, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe something like a Pilsner or like a nice dry hop saison or something, like something light and crisp, just to balance it out a little bit.
Sundog Saison.
Sundog saison, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Before we go, where can we find you? What's up with you?
What's up? What's up with us? So we're at 300 Mill Street. We're moving into winter hours, so check our website before you come out and try and see us. We have cans and glasses of beer available if you come see us at 300 Mill. And we're at St. Jacobs and Kitchener Markets.
Yes.
Both farmers markets. Yeah, JP knows because he holds down the fort whenever he can.
Thursdays and Saturdays.
At St. Jacobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, wowing the people.
Yes.
With your beer knowledge and magic skills.
Mostly my mustache though.
Oh, so. Me too. Yeah, it's a great, it's been about a year and a bit that we've been at these farmers markets. That's been a lot of fun to go out and meet new people. And then we invite them to come here and come to the original place, 300.
OG!
That's right. Oh, plus we're different licensees around town. So when you're at your local bar and favorite watering hole, ask for TWB. And then let them know that if they don't have us on tap, we should.
Yes. Cheers!
Watering hole. Cheers. Damn. Na zdrowie. That's in Polish.
That's good.
Yeah. Thanks.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it now. That's a good full playing. So.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So now we do the real
thing.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Nice try.
Okay.
Like you only get me.